sleepy wife, Belly.
And Voice of Autism, episode 398.
Sorry guys, it's a mess. Let me fix it.
We have Velpin on today because Velpin made a new step forward. They'll have sent her resign letter into her, or what your 2-week notice
Out of respect, you know?
to her workplace. So in 2 weeks, Vel will be no more working at Hardee's, and at the beginning of May, she'll be starting her new job at Blue Water.
Because I already told my other place that I'll be doing a 2-week notice from my current work.
Mm-hmm.
As a sign of, respect instead of immediately resigning.
Mm-hmm. And you wanted to tell them what you found out today if you had resigned and quit today.
I could have effed up.
Yep. She
have to give pressure that, you're disrespecting people's team morale.
Mm-hmm. Val would have not been able to get rehired if she did that.
Because that's the thing, like, you might want to come back to your old job if you want,
Mm-hmm.
but, even though you don't want to come back to your old job, you still gotta respect,
Mm-hmm.
By doing 2-week notice, it's much better that way than,
Mm-hmm.
David and his Oreo obsession again. Ladies and gentlemen, David's Oreo obsession. Only David.
Of course.
David Bond go nuts on Oreo. And I'm gonna change back into my house clothes, but I'm okay. Work clothes.
Alright, but
I feel comfy in my work pants.
but also
in 2 weeks before May 5th, April 20th will be my last day, which is already approved automatically by the management.
Uh-huh.
And, I'm hopeful that she will gracefully accept it, because I already told her I got the opportunity ahead. And I never knew that, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer that, and, because you cannot, people come and go. Nothing lasts forever.
True.
Hopefully, I'll start my new work on May 5th. So after April 28th, I'll be doing a recuperation week, which is, of course I'm going to group, but I will have 5 days, because my starting of work will be on May 5th, so it's official, guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's best that you have 2-week notice before resigning, because if you do an immediate, that means,
Mm-hmm. And it we set a good example for Val, for she can get her other job too. But also, I'm not gonna lie, today was a pain in the ass day for work for me.
Chris?
I'm not gonna say his name, but
Or Chris Brown.
you can say that.
Give me some shit food. David is so
But
practical. Oh, at the same time, speaking of coupon, if I want to go to any CVS store, coupons are your best friend. So you will not spend too much money. Trust me. Even if it's just $1 or $2, rarely half the price. Use it. My friendly reminder for everybody who wishes to go to any grocery store or CVS specifically.
And you also got to make sure that though
doesn't expire.
Mm-hmm.
That I almost want to say. I almost forgot to say.
But they did crazy. But also, I will bring that up. With my workplace this week, I had a whole co-worker, and he was being his jerky self again today.
What?
Putting all the work on me.
Again?
Mm-hmm. Towards the end of my shift, my blood was fuming.
Why?
Because he made me angry.
Fuming? So
fuming mean mad.
Okay, so you're turning Japanese. Oh, you're turning gay. Oh, you're actually militaristic.
Mm-hmm.
David's turning, I don't want to say it. Turning Japanese, I think it. Turning Japanese, I really think so. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. It's not about turning Japanese in the literal context, but it's a figurative speech of getting angry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to
And trust me, I've been working there for 5 years, and
Oh.
and
Oh, you and the honey bark the obsession, Day.
and he have got me really aggravated today
For real?
because, all right, it was towards the end of both our ship. I got off at 6. The reason why I'm doing the live stream today instead of Wednesday, and he got off at 4.
Okay.
I went to lunch at 3 o'clock, and I asked my manager saying, "Hey, can you make my coworker come out here and do his job while I'm on my lunch break?" He did, ironically. But here's the kicker. Even though he went out there, he decided he wanted to be slow at molasses
Molasses?
and walk slow because he did not want to do carts. It's I'm gonna take one of yours. Your ginger ale. But he had my blood boiling today for being lazy, plus putting all the work on me. But funny thing is that it both working.
Oh yeah.
Not just him,
Not just any of you.
but also me. Like literally, I went on my lunch break because it was time for me to go to lunch. The fact that he knew that infuriated me. It was uncalled for, but yeah. Also, I got sad news. If y'all remember from last week's live stream, which I kind of just published it not even 30 minutes ago, I still had it private. Thank God I remembered to publish it today. If y'all remember from last week's live stream, I was bringing up what happened in Idaho. Well, the autistic boy in Pictou, Idaho, died. They literally took him off of life support about 2 days ago. And the thing is that there will be justice. What the cop did was beyond disgusting, beyond wrong. There will be justice for that kid. Because that was uncalled for. They freaking gunned him down like an animal. And to be honest, what I'll be honest about, the kid was innocent. He was a nonverbal 17-year-old autistic. And the fact is that they fucking gunned him down. Like a fucking animal. And I will say it. Unfucking called for. You gotta be a fucking coward to do that. And hopefully all of them lose their job and go to jail. Because that also I did find out to be even more disturbing. That kind of made me even more angry. That what I've been hearing from some of my connection in Idaho is that the person who called 911 probably was the one who threw the knife in the yard.
Oh, easy. I want to get my last cookie.
So it makes it even worse and a lot more infuriating. Here you go. So if you can guess, I'm not happy about that. Because this was a nonverbal autistic who was innocent, who was fucking gunned down. And this was a nonverbal one. Like, you could tell he had a mind of a 5-year-old. Well, he did not know better. And what did they do to him?
Boom, boom. I don't want to say word.
Oh, I'm going to say they fucking gunned him down. They fucking gunned him down like a fucking animal. Fucking disgusting little monster. I hope they rot in jail if they do go to jail. Because, let me be honest. If you want the video, the mom was holding him by the back of the skirt, moving around, and the thing is, I think what happened was, well, from what my guys are telling me, there, that the person who called 911 also might have been the same one to put the knife in the yard. Don't know for fully sure yet, but if y'all could tell, a nonverbal autistic, if you put a knife around, and let me be honest, I was a toddler when, or about 3 or 4 when my little incident happened, is that they'll play with it like a toy and don't even realize what they have. It's dangerous. Heck, I literally, and the reason why I know that is from God, what everybody been telling me, is that when I was around between 4 and 5, I ended up finding a pair of scissors, accidentally cut my cousin's fingers off, and I did not even realize what I was playing with was dangerous. The thing about it, this kid did not even know what he was doing. And the thing is that he also has cerebral palsy, so he couldn't do anything, and they said, oh, he had drunk, oh, he had drunk. My point is that, no. What happened in Pocatello, Idaho, was uncalled for, fucking disgusting, dehumanizing, and infuriating. Like, and as someone who is autistic, excuse me, who on the autism spectrum, who are actually autistic, this very much infuriate me, pretty much disturbed me and concerned me about law enforcement, even though I have friends who are cops. And let me just say it. This is very concerning for what it is. And it's something that get me worried to my core. Because what happened in Pocatello should have never, ever happened. And the reason why, and I'm going to bring it up because they should have had training for this. There should have been freaking training. But there was none. Like, sorry, something in my teeth. It did super disturbing on what happened. And yes, I'm still pretty pissed, pretty saddened that he died, but also enraged. I'm to hope, and I hope that they get justice and they charge them after, and also hope that they possibly lose their job. Because when I say this, that should have never happened. Should have never happened. But it did. with when I say it, it pretty disturbing because it really make it very uncomfortable and let me be honest, kind of not safe knowing about it, you know. And yes, as an autistic, did concern me to my core because trust me, it take one gun hoeing cop who is ignorant and stupid to do this. Dog while doing parkour. But yeah, it's something that I'm very pissed off about because let me be honest, as an autistic, this scares me, but also it concerned me too. And the reason why I say this is because, you know, it's something that, let me be real honest for what I'm going to say, is that Orison freaks me out. And trust me, even though I have cops who are friends, it does make me a little uneasy because who knows? Someone I know for over a decade who had cop would probably just go crazy and to oof up. But, you know, kind of fucked up that it happened during autism not awareness, but exception. Which, yes, I corrected myself there because one, I'm going to be honest about this. I prefer acceptance over awareness. Now, also, I will bring it up in about 12 days from now, actually, on the 26th, that in 12 days, me and Vel got the autism walk. So that's something. Also, so I'll also bring it up to the real thing that I'm going to bring up is that some of our plans for our 5-year anniversary have changed because it's going to go from 4 days to about 3 to 4 days. I mean, not from a week, but about 3 to 4 days for Tiffany and Belle. Joshua is actually going to be coming down in October, so he'll be coming down in October. That way we can celebrate Halloween with him. Well, that would be 4 days right there. So some have changed, but you know, we are still doing our big 5-year anniversary. Heck, we might, instead of going to North Carolina, we might just go down to Savannah, which, let me be honest, Savannah is a sort of trip. Plus, we got Lizzie there. For people who don't know, Elizabeth, our friend, a fellow rail fan, lives down in Savannah. So, we might, instead of going up to North Carolina, we might try to go down to Georgia. And trust me when I say this, I might try to do a 4th day of rail fanning for some Georgia fanning. Get it, Belle?
Oh yeah.
Because if y'all don't know, Savannah is only about an hour and 40 minutes from where we live. Like, we're about, technically from where we live, we're 40 minutes from downtown Charlton, but we're an hour and 50 minutes from Savannah. Am I right? Because Well, if you remember, it took about an hour to get down to Port Royal.
Oh yeah.
You remember?
Yep.
Excuse me. But it took an hour to get down to Port Royal. And with Port Royal only being about a 30-minute drive from Savannah, when you did think about it, that means we'll be like only about less than an hour and 40 minutes from there. But it'll give me an excuse to rail fan and try to catch some of the railroads down there. But I'm hoping we're able to stick to our original plan. Because I do want to make, because the Big Five, I do want to make it pretty interesting. Because one, Bell, and I never knew it, and thank God I probably did not know it until after 2022, that across from the Railroad Museum, there was a doll museum. So, if we do head back up there, I can guarantee you this girl right here will drag me to the doll museum. So you'll probably see me being dragged to a doll museum by Vel. If we do go back to not Winston-Salem, but Spencer, North Carolina. That for sure. But it's something that I think would be pretty good. Whew. And then, I will say this, is that if that plan don't work, we might just go down to Savannah. Which, yes, Savannah is another coastal city, but you know.
I want to go there instead.
We'll see.
Backup plan, David.
Backup plan, because look, for our last for people who don't know, our last 4 wedding anniversary have been done here in Charleston. And we're coming up on the Big 5. So, we're going to do something big and different this year. That's the kicker. With it being our Big 5, we want to do something different. We want to be able to say, yeah, we don't do the same thing every anniversary, you know? We might do Charlton again back in our 6th wedding anniversary, but, you know, this is our big, 5-year, so that's something I want to be able to be ready for. So, yeah. Also, by the way, I'm right, sunset at 7:50 tonight, you know?
Yep.
So in about a week and a half from now, sun will be setting at 8 o'clock. Yeah, the days are getting longer. We're getting closer and closer.
So where do you wish to start? Do you want to start from November 20th to 22nd?
But for our anniversary?
Yeah.
From the 20th through the 24th.
But that's 5 days.
No. The 20th from the 24th. That's 4 days.
No. That's 3 days. 3 days though.
Oh yeah, you're right. But there is stuff we wanted to. Heck, the only other reason why I'm thinking Savannah, because there's also a railroad museum in Savannah, and it in downtown Savannah, which, yes, kind of odd, but you know, it railroad related, and it, which some of the stuff that me and Vel have done, it would be perfect for us. Because at Georgia State Rail Museum, And also,
Oh, look, David, $22.
what?
Silver Meteor 97, Palmetto 89. $32. Silver Meteor 97, Palmetto 89, $22.
You and your tech savviness. You know that?
Yeah.
We could literally take a train at night.
David, factor it in, though.
I know.
David, you're freaking ambitious. I changed my plan. Why don't we do Savannah, Georgia instead? So it's gonna be a big change.
Alright. But also...
Look, factor it in. We're on a tight budget. We're on a tight schedule.
Also, by the way,
Go to Buford, please.
I will bring it up that...
Which place do you want to go, though? Which part of Savannah, Georgia we're going to?
Downtown Savannah. Didn't know, I'm going to blow your mind about it, but didn't know Savannah, Georgia is a bigger city than Charleston.
Oh, yeah, about a kicker.
No joke. If you don't believe me, look at downtown Savannah.
Oh, Dad. Oh, yeah, we're closer to the South Carolina line.
Oh, yeah.
State line.
Yeah, one of the bigger city, you know? Look how big the city is on Google Maps. You start realizing it. It's bigger than Charlton. It's kind of the ironic thing.
And it's actually closer to where we are.
And funny thing is, they got a super short interstate called Interstate 16.
Oh, David, look. Do you want, where do you want, Amtrak? West Savannah, and we're just going to the Garden Inn?
Alright, maybe a hotel.
Okay, the Garden Inn costs like $71 per night.
How are the reviews?
It's a 3-star. It's just like choices.
They're already planning for our anniversary this year.
It's still good as it is. Like, look, it's still fucking good as it is.
I know. And Val, oh yeah. Speaking of, I'm real curious. Check how much is Charleston to Spencer. Spencer, North Carolina.
Spencer, Tennessee. Okay.
I'm so curious.
Joke.
Val right now looking it up.
I'm relocating it to be Savannah as always. No, we don't have that.
What about the closest city to? Let me check because there is an Amtrak station not far from Spencer, and you do got buses. Oh, what about Salisbury? Look.
I know.
Like, do you see where it says Salisbury? Oh, right. Right.
None at the moment.
Yeah, Salisbury.
I think we will gotta be very early because I know you, David. You kept changing plans.
I know, but
I thought we were okay about Savannah, Georgia now.
we are. But I'm just so curious. I'm curious. I'm too curious. You know.
Are we going Savannah instead?
Like, look.
You want to do it instead?
Oh, turn around.
We've been there last time.
I know, but to be honest, I want a redemption. You know.
There's only some net.
How much?
It's 27 going to Savannah. The lowest fare is $18. PO 89, $18. Business $39.
Ooh.
Bro, we really have to factor it in.
Add up for 2 people.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I chose the 971.
I know. You know what would be funny? Me recording and going by Rivendell. Oh my god, that would be worth a video blog. Going by our fire town, you know.
Oh yeah.
I will tell mom to get to the road and look at it on live 360. Oh my god, that would be funny.
Sorry, David. I personally wanted Savannah, Georgia for a big reason.
Because you want to go there.
Yep. And deeper. More than that, David. Go deeper than that, bro.
I know.
Hey, look, that would be a redemption right there.
I know, but I want to go back to Spencer one of these days.
Why would they go to Savannah? Are you just sad?
I'm not. I want to see.
I like the Savannah better, actually, because it's closer.
I know, but I like being up in the mountain.
No, I want to go to the coast.
Well, I've been. For people who don't know, I've been along the coast my whole entire life. No joke. Like, literally. I've been along the coast my whole entire life. Since I was born. All I have, most of my memories of are beaches, river, beaches, river, beaches, river. Trust me. I know.
No, you're a little disappointed.
But check. I want you to check that. Because I know you gotta get a transfer train, you know? Like, if you're going to North Carolina from Charleston, like, to the area I was talking about, you gotta get a transfer train, you know? Meaning you gotta switch trains, you know what I mean?
Okay, it says, like, oh, private cars. That's Savannah, okay?
I know, I see.
I know you want a fucking, Oh, it's 71.
I'll try to figure out the price. Now I know. 71. But yeah. If we can't do North Carolina, we'll do Georgia, you know?
Georgia's better. Look, you have to budget.
Oh, I know.
I want to go to North Carolina, but it's hell.
Technically in North Carolina, and I'm going to shit on my own state for they got better transit than us. Like, Jesus Christ, like, why South Carolina? Like, why couldn't we be the one who had good transit, you know?
Oh, David, no, not bad. It's still the same as 18. Gotta be on November 20th. Okay, the early depart that they can have is, the lowest fare is 18, but it departs at 7:37.
And I know that PO 89.
Yep.
You know, funny thing is, we can record ourselves going by the house.
Oh, we got a free food, a free Wi-Fi, a cafe.
Oh, I know. Like, literally.
Okay, I think that we will have to be very sure. I don't want when we coming there, we're effed.
I know.
And then.
You know, funny thing, if the train ever gets, when we coming back by Amtrak, if the train ever gets.
Oh, we're gonna do hotel. We're gonna do hotel on the Amtrak, and then two of us, of course.
Mhm.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to do Folkson one of these days. You know,
Folkson, really?
Folkson, Georgia.
Oh, multi-city trip. I got you. Unless you ATL.
Mm-hmm.
We do ATL. Oh shit, we do this about it to ATL. If that's what you want.
Because here, Jane, if we are doing a train, when we do come back to Charleston, we'll have to get PO in. Technically, I didn't realize something. We could take the trialing, but meaning no. I didn't realize something. The day of our back when we leave Charleston, what day is it? The 20th.
Thursday. No Ubers.
We could take TriLink from Ravenel.
Yep.
Transfer We'll be taking a couple to the Amtrak station.
At 32, and then that's going 103. That's going at 103 with one I met Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
Look, David, look.
Ooh.
That's what I'm thinking.
I didn't realize that, and then we could take like
I've been
PO.
thinking about it all the time, but it just
We could take like PO 90 back into Charleston, chill out for a bit, you know, and then take the bus back here to Ravenel. You know what I mean?
So when are we gonna leave? Actually, when are we gonna leave?
The 20th.
Okay, and then
That would be perfect.
And then 23. So do you want? I want to go Atlanta as well first. Do you want to go Atlanta or just Savannah area?
Savannah, Atlanta, a little too chaotic.
Good one, good one. Okay, so we have here the lowest fare, so that the departs 7:37 in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
and it arrives to Savannah 9:25.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we'll have to find a bus. Let's hope bus, but not an Uber.
Seamless boarding. Oh, okay, David, I'm taking risk.
You know,
I can do the ticket for us. Do you want that?
we can, but not right now. Don't book it right now. Remember, 2 months before we will do.
It
And
will go up.
you know what? All right.
I mean, because I can talk to my future boss about the 20th. I'm gonna be on leave.
Like from the 20th through the
23rd.
23rd, yeah. I mean, when we do get ready to come back to Charleston, we'll have to get up real early in the morning on the 30th. I mean, not the 30th, but the 23rd. The day after our anniversary. You know what I mean?
I know. Oh, fuck. I can't even do a survey.
But I would probably say the what day is the 23rd, by the way?
Sunday.
24th. Make it 24th. Not a Monday.
Oh my god, so y'all making me work.
That way we don't, when we get back to the Amtrak station, we don't have to take an Uber home. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know what you mean, but error.
Yeah, y'all are starting to see me and Vel start planning for our wedding anniversary, but ironically, we're probably not going to be doing it in Spencer this year.
So which places do you want in Savannah?
I would love to go to the Railroad Museum there.
I want to go to the yachts. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, David. Which one? Bacon Park. Ooh.
All right, look up the Georgia State Railway Museum.
That's Louisville.
Yeah,
that's near the.
It in downtown. Turn on Skyview. Turn on Skyview. You'll see what I mean. Here, look at it. Right in downtown. Reason why was because did like Charleston, Savannah lost their Union Station back in the 72. You know? Their Union Station were right in that area. Surprisingly, it's still stuck railroaded, you know?
Amtrak Road Station in Savannah?
Yeah.
So is this where we are?
Yep.
So this is the Savannah station.
Mm-hmm. Zoom out. Look how far it is from downtown. Not that far.
Not that far, actually.
Not that far, but it would be better if it was in a decent location, if you know what I mean.
Why?
But, you know, still a good area. There should be a bus route to it, you know? Check for bus routes. Y'all, what are we watching me and Val playing what are we planning our vacation for November? We have learned our lesson from 2022.
Oh yeah, they're connected though.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty historical.
Oh, yeah.
The bus of 70 and it goes to, if you're talking about this fucking museum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's so much buses,
But it's just like Charleston with not that good transit, you know? Like,
where I wanted to go if, Charleston hit the fan. Savannah, Georgia.
I know, but didn't know it'd get a little hotter down there.
I'm used to it. Filipino.
Even though I'm a trusting native, I'm not used to it. Even though I was born and raised in it, you know. Sometimes we're all not born for,
I'm born for that. That's why. Oh, just the Chatham area transfer. But it's within the downtown area.
Huh. The building right beside it, the old roundhouse, you know? Oh, Carvanda, really?
I think the Savannah bus station.
I just looked at. Oh, oh, that aches me.
Alabama Junction and it's closer to the one that you love.
Hmm?
The Georgia State Railroad Museum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go Uber. Oh yeah, 3B. Yeah, David, I'm right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you were right?
Amtrak Railroad Station where we are in the future. That's gonna be 41 minute. Good job.
41-minute walk?
Yep. That call. Sorry. Oh, but here is 30 minutes.
Oof. Meaning we still gotta take an Uber from the station, you know?
Oh no, right here. Amtrak Railroad Station is gonna be a 26-minute walk. And to the this month's charity, which we're riding a 7D with 26 stops. Or 28 stops.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still good though.
It's still good, but geez. Look at the walk, you know?
Well, with the car, it's gonna be 8 minutes.
Oh, yeah. That saying, like, we'll probably have to take an Uber anyway, you know?
Oh, we gotta go to the hotel first.
Mm-hmm. Hotel probably closer to the bus system, am I right?
Yep.
Alright, so that will benefit us.
West Liberty, we gotta do something a little bit affordable, I think.
I know. So it gotta be close enough to the bus system.
Yeah.
That for sure.
Oh, it's also Stoner's Pizza Joint.
Wait, they got Stoner
Yep,
Pizza?
it's also SAD Mail Center and SAD Museum of Art, which is I want to go there one day.
Alright, we'll probably do all that, alright. All that.
And I want to go to the Orchard Big House Museum and tour. Casa the Jewels.
Because, yes, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. Meaning, day after we get there, we'll be there on the 20th.
I'm saving up every week. I'm going to...
Like, the 21st, we'll walk around a little bit. We'll do the railroad museums and stuff.
I could do by my phone, actually.
And all that.
We will have to finalize everything, so I could start talking to my boss.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all did literally listen to. We'll request. Technically, actually, we got it on a Thursday. Am I right?
It's on Thursday.
That our unavailable day, meaning we can use 3 days of PTO. You know. That is brilliant.
I think this is fine.
Hell yeah. So, yeah, this is going to be something me and Val are probably going to enjoy and talk.
This is going to be useful for my, auditions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I wish to go to Savannah for singing gig, it will be fun. You know
Mm-hmm.
why? Savannah, Georgia is the home of the arts.
I know. Funny thing is, we could take the night train.
Yep.
Now, if we want to start our day early, we might have, but, we'll take the bus, like, meaning we'll leave Ravenel at 4:10, like, and all that. Make it down to everywhere else. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Meaning, so yeah. Still, even though it's a little closer, it will still work. Am I right?
Bingo.
Might say Spencer for another year or so, maybe in a couple year. But they'll be fucking worth it. You get what I'm saying, Valley Poom?
I know, but I hope you keep an open mind.
Oh, I know. And hopefully, you'll get your driver license for the end of the year. But yeah, we might not drive down there. I let her not go through that ordeal.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
If y'all get what I'm saying.
Oh, if we
But
have our
yeah.
friend working at Amtrak, we could have access to that sucker.
But yeah.
Discount.
Oh yeah.
They were on the 20, right? You said 20.
20th through the 24th.
So residential opportunities.
Mm-hmm. Meaning we'll be taking PO 89 and then in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 27 for head.
Alright, so that would be $50.
Yeah, that'll be 18. If you wish, you want to get up early. Look, there's food, there's Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, that perfect.
Baggage, and then 2 free and 2 at $20 per bag. Oh, fuck, that is satisfying.
20 per bag. So we get
Extra
2.
2 free. I'll check up to 4 bags, 2 free and 2 at $20 per bag.
Right.
Free Wi-Fi, lounge.
Technically, I'll probably be carrying 2 bags. If I empty in my little carry-on bag, I can put that in another bag. Bag on bag accession. Actually, that.
For 2 travelers, that's perfect.
Ooh yeah, not bad.
So business is like no 100 refund before departure, but this one is no refund. Cancellations, it's like flex. Okay, refund if no charge fee, but this one's different. But I want a business.
Probably good for business.
You know why? It's fun. Business coach. Okay, it's the same thing, but carry out meals. Just estimate.
Because here, Jane, the kicker, they don't tell you how big the bag have to be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Meaning, that a loophole right there,
Really?
Yep. And meaning all we didn't need about 4 days of clothes. If you know what I mean.
Okay, 18. I would do the regular one, single segment. Yeah, I want to do return.
And we're still about a good 6 months out into our vacation. Like, literally.
Oh, my big ones.
Funny thing is, that'll be the most recent thing we've done that is different too,
So that's gonna be like coach.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gotta be the morning thing. Like you choose the morning, or you choose the lowest fare.
Because if we're going to Savannah, we'll be taking the night train. Because PO90 or not PO90, PO89 departs Savannah in the morning.
Oh yeah.
Or not depart, but terminates in Savannah, and PO90 begins in Savannah. But yeah.
Saddest part is no middle seat and plenty of leg room. Or do you want to choose the night one?
What do you think should be good,
Night.
Because we want to be able to save money on our trip there,
Good point.
And, but yeah. But it's just been crazy if y'all get what I'm saying.
No bicycles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Teenager with autism too small.
Let's just say an estimate is gonna be 140 with no
Mm-hmm.
tax. And
Oh, by the way, just bees and now talking about what happened, you know? Just bees and talking about what happened, you know?
no, that's the estimate. Oh shit.
Oh, how much is it? $114? Not bad.
And that'll be for two, but there's no tax yet.
Oh, no. If that the case, then that already looking like a good sign, Val, you know?
For now, okay, I think as early as June.
Yeah, June. June is when we'll do it. Early in June. You know?
As early, do you want from 7:35 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yes.
going back to Charleston?
Mm-hmm. Excuse it. We both did a synchronized burp. Oh dear. The reason why, and I'm gonna bring it up to everybody. The reason why it that way will make it easier because one, we'll be leaving Charleston at night,
Oh yeah.
and technically sun will be going down by the time we head out.
That I'm already downloading my favorite Amtrak app.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping your friend could have,
What, Elizabeth?
yeah, your friend that worked at the Amtrak would have done.
Oh, she don't work for Amtrak
No,
anymore.
no, your other friend.
She works at Walmart again. But yeah. But if y'all can tell, we're already planning our vacation. It's not gonna be a long one. It's gonna be about a 3 to 4 day one. But you know, it seems like it's gonna be interesting in a way. But super, super curious if y'all know what I mean. But yeah, because when I would say it, it's been a couple years since me and Val been out of state, but also to be a new experience because, to be honest, I don't even remember being down in Savannah, Georgia.
There, it's already saved.
Good. Save it. But, and it's, but, you know, it's up in,
Oh, USA Rail Pass. They look, we got a booking. USA Rail Pass. A day.
you're curious, aren't you?
Oh my god, it's 500 a fucking head.
Ooh!
A heart attack.
Oh, you don't know how that oof be.
Expensive as the bag.
You can hear it sing.
Auto train, auto train, auto train.
You know the auto train don't stop in Charleston.
Yikes.
If we were going to take the auto train, we would have to be up in Virginia or down in Orlando, Florida, you know? Because that train go from Fortin, Virginia down to Orlando. You get what I'm saying?
No.
But, yeah.
Told you, David, I've been very safe. See?
Mm-hmm.
Very safe and sorry.
No, I know. But, yeah.
Only if Amtrak had a special treat for merchandise and stuff at the
They
train shop.
do in certain gift shops. The one in Savannah probably have one.
Okay, David loved to mess with me, so I'll mess with him. Look, so you told me which of those are the best, are affordable.
Yeah. Gotta be affordable one, but also gotta be one where we can take transit to, you know?
I'm hoping it's super close.
Because, one, I learned it long ago. I let her have transit in a hotel that,
That's close to one another.
because if you could take a bus to your hotel, you can literally do stuff.
Good point. I want to make sure that it's also affordable.
hmm There are some affordable hotels, but you know how the big area of downtown Savannah is big?
Oh yeah.
Bigger than Charlton, plus they got a bigger port.
Oh, right here it's closer, but we Uber
From the Amtrak station.
Yeah.
So at the bus station, so the hotel right there near the bus station.
Okay. Okay, no, never mind. That's not gonna work. Okay, they do have a walkable. Yeah, that won't work. 5 and 3. So we do have a 5, but that'd be a hell ass walk.
How many minute walk?
Oh my god.
Remember, 15 minutes or
No.
longer than 15, no good.
We do Uber from here because the Iris Hotel is just a 3-star, but it's affordable. Iris Garden Inn is better actually. You know why?
Why?
Go to Kingston.
Oh, right there near the train tracks, meaning might be able to catch a Georgia Central. Ooh.
Oh, they even have it here. Look. Oh, that's a 2-star.
Ooh, 2-star. Never go for a 2-star. There's a reason why.
Famous by Wyndham, which is under part of the umbrella Wyndham company. Oh, they're near the Georgia Southern. Yes, that's my dream school. You know that?
I know.
They do have the Kingston up by
Vela right now.
100 for a night, and then they do have an Iris Garden Inn at 71. And it's a price line.
That should be good, you know. But remember, never pick a 2-star hotel.
But this is 4. 3, actually 3.5.
Anything with a 3.5 or
Much
3 better.
Yeah.
Anything below a 3, that when you start getting sketchy. You know?
And then have a free Wi-Fi and the free breakfast. And you even have a gym.
Not worth it.
And many things. Look, shuttle service.
Oh, shuttle service to down.
Dude, shuttle service.
That perfect. That perfect. You know what that means?
No money spending on Uber.
Nope.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all literally watching plan our vacation out in November. Literally.
Free shuttle to my favorite town, David. Look. Hey, look. This is I don't want to tell you, but this is my favorite town. This is my favorite place, though.
You know, funny thing is they do free shuttle service for our hotels here in Charleston.
Oh yeah. And also it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look, it's like they do have a complimentary breakfast, like what we did at Polly's Island. Bigger than downtown, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Like literally, reason why it's bigger than downtown Charleston is because it's not on a peninsula.
Coursing Park. Is this the one in downtown you're talking about?
Yeah, look.
And it's full of houses.
Like, you see the interstate right there? Like, look at. Do you see how many neighborhoods and streets there are?
It doesn't look downtown to me. It's just an ordinary street.
That downtown Savannah.
What? It's big.
Oh yeah, it's big.
They do have museums here.
Well, oh yeah. If you don't know this, Savannah is bigger than Charleston.
And it's full of houses.
There a reason why Charleston and Savannah have a rivalry, you know?
Historical stuff.
Yep.
No pool out, unfortunately, David. But they have a shuttle.
That shuttle will help get it in and out, you know?
Yes.
So you gotta figure out how the shuttle works, you know?
A free shuttle is better, trust me.
I know, does it go to from the Amtrak station too?
No.
Oof. Because one, it would set up perfectly, you
Look,
know?
it's best that we have free shuttle service from down to downtown Savannah and back than doing an Uber the same. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's free.
Oh, I know.
I'm in love.
Y'all have to watch that change everything.
Patio and free breakfast day. Look.
Mm-hmm.
And they do have a laundry.
Oh, good. So,
With extra charge.
hmm?
Yeah, they do have an extra charge on laundry, on the dry cleaning shit. Main Street. It's closer to downtown, but they offer good ones, you know?
Oh, I know. I know they're probably going to talk crap about Charleston there. You know?
And look, we have a free breakfast, which is a fun bill.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all literally watching Val plan our vacation out.
But not. Okay, I want it as early as June. Not 20. Yeah. 20 and.
To the 24th, you know?
Check out date. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm probably...
79, there's one king bed. Joke. 79, which is I wanted to do the Expedia, but I want to do a double bed?
Oh, come on. What's it to the king bed, Val?
No, game bed.
Come on.
Twin bed.
In our anniversary. That would...
Twin bed. Twin bed.
No, Val. Look, that would be kind of WTF for a wedding anniversary, you know?
Twin bed. Twin bed. Look at this.
No, I let her do that.
Twin bed your face.
No.
Yes.
You little bud.
Fun. I got Expedia. I gotta have an Expedia.
Where were y'all watching that goof off?
It's just good. Garden. I want a garden.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna help me. Okay. It says, ouch! Oh my god. Free self-parking, free breakfast, one king bed, and the bathroom.
Didn't know the king bed is bigger than this bed right here, you know?
Oh yeah.
Trust me, the reason it's not a king size is smaller than a king.
Double beds. Double beds.
You don't want to go with a double bed, trust me.
King bed. King bed.
Trust me, double bed, and I kind of realized it at hotels, Bill. You might not want to do double bed anymore after you hear this. Sometime it's not safe for work, but it also, I'm going to bring up inappropriate stuff and bed get real dirty.
Kingston. Oh, look, Kingston's also good as well.
But yeah.
This is perfect for a thing, but they do have a free shuttle.
The free shuttle would make it worth it, you know? That's what I would say. But yeah. The only time we'll need to take an Uber from the Amtrak station in Savannah to the hotel, and from the hotel to the Amtrak station.
Oh yeah, this one is no free breakfast. This one is way better right now because of how we need. Because you want something that you need.
Oh yeah.
It's like in-room microwave, you have in-room refrigerator, and you have a gift shop, newsstand. You got the convenience, you know, luggage storage, vending machines. Yep, everything you need is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And and housekeeping, and the tour and ticket assistance.
Oh, I know. Now here at 10, we got two big suitcases already, and because of two for both of us, that will benefit us, you know.
This a king bed's good, actually. Yep. Perfect for us, you know.
Mm-hmm. Y'all would have watching me and Velto point that stuff out, but everything looked like it might set up perfect for our anniversary this year. With that, I'm looking forward to.
Ouch.
I did not hurt you. I'm trying to tickle you with my foot.
If I brought it over how to do it right, I'm doing it correctly.
Let me be honest about your brother. The guy is ignorant too. You know?
Let's estimate. Let's estimate this for now.
But yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful.
Oh. What, the hotel?
Yep.
Alright, look like we got a bonus for that, you know? And
Because
if
it's
y'all
closer to
don't
where
know.
we are. It's closer to where we are. Look.
Mm-hmm.
Chatham City.
Mm-hmm.
It's closer. They have a free, stuff.
Free shuttle. For people who don't know, when we did our vacating back in 2022, we kind of oofed up. We kind of, and I'm going to say a word, we kind of fucked up. Kind of ended up getting stranded and stuff. We still managed to have a good day, but you know, us having to make way home with all the chaos and stuff.
And they even have a food line there.
Food line.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Waffle House in the back. Look.
fist fighting at the Waffle House.
The Kingston as well, David. What do you think? Is it too much?
It's looking good, you know. As long as we don't burn through our money, we should be good. Because it's looking promising, you know.
Speaking of 71, we got another option. Econo Lodge.
Oh,
5.8.
where at?
Garden City, still within the area.
All right, where is it on Google Maps? And if it close to for any transit, you know.
Costa Road. It's the same within the area.
Oh,
And it's closer to the bus stop.
wait. Remember, we gotta make sure everything is closer to transit. Gotta be transit oriented. Yes, y'all wondering, me and Val, we want to make sure our chain is transit oriented. That way, we have it good. That for sure. Be good.
Good thing, Econo Lodge is good, or do you want the Kingston?
But I want you to think about it, you know? Because I'm not gonna be like your brother and pick, you know? Y'all know that I mentioned
North is
her.
farther, but 101 is 71 is good. Dayston is better as well. It's closer to where the town is.
Mm-hmm.
So I compared that to. It was often free breakfast too.
Ooh.
Free
Mm-hmm.
breakfast. Just free breakfast. Only go included. A bar, lounge, or restaurant, something we need already. And a door pool. Yay! So it's gotta be way too far from where we are.
My opinion, I prefer transit oriented because for people who don't know, if you're doing a vacation, you want your system to be good with transit. That's the kicker. Mm.
That's way too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
No,
But-
actually not. One king bed, free breakfast, free self-parking. That would include around $321 with taxes and fees.
Ooh, not bad. Vel, alright. This is one of the good things about Vel that make me love her as my wife. That for sure. Because she's pretty good at what she does.
Sadly, it should not be farther than where we are. Was it?
But yeah, sorry, a little tired, but
Is it against the How much is good for what it was? The Kingston is positive actually. But when it comes to free shuttle to downtown, it's the garden.
right. But one would get the most bang for our bucks at what we should go with, you know?
The Kingston is good, but they don't have a Georgia State.
I would say that the thing that get the bang for our most bucks is worth.
Okay, when you're gonna be on transit, you're gonna have a little 10-minute walk from the Kingston Hotel to the Highway 21 and minus southbound.
Oh, that
To
not
the Georgia Rail, whatever road.
Georgia
That
Central
is
Railroad.
in the downtown area now. That's going to downtown basically.
That's not bad.
It's free.
What, the bus?
Yes.
So they got free transit?
Yes.
Ooh, that even better, you know?
That is our stop's gonna be MLK and Liberty northbound.
Like,
We walk 4 minutes to the museum.
I know. But yeah.
So from the budget perspective, it will cost us around shit. It will cost us around from November 20th we check in to 24th. That will cost around, oh my god, please don't tell me. This will cost around 480.
Not bad. We can save up for that right now, you know?
Oh,
Meaning, we could put money in our shared bank account, our Woodstock account. You get what I'm saying?
the facility was one after. The accessibility is important. Designer toiletries. Oh, so sweet.
Oof, uh-oh. Now with the designer told street.
Fresh towels.
Ooh, sorry, stretching my leg. Ooh. That better. Had my leg.
But with this, it's just the same as it's gonna be 7.0 with a good review.
Ooh.
This Iris Garden Inn, because that's near where we are. But when it comes to the terrain and to the accessibility, it's
The accessibility is king.
Yes.
I always say this when
We'll check that's it. We can
for
check.
people out there, and I'm gonna bring it up from two autistic. When you're planning a vacation, accessibility is king.
Okay, from Iris Garden Inn, you compare it. It's the same, but we walk 8 minutes.
That pretty damn good. That pretty damn good. Am I right?
Yep, that's closer from where we live. See, from the Garden Inn to the right here, line number 5, and then we get to Highway 21 near the Tidal Max and Parker's Kitchen. See right here?
Oh, Parker's they got Parker's Kitchens down there? Huh.
Yeah. Look, David, that is 8 minutes. Compared to Kingston, it's 10 minutes. Not only we have an accessibility, but we have a shuttle bus.
I know that king, you know.
Yep.
Plus, if they got nice stuff in there, because even though it's the hotel, if you want to make sure the hotel is not crappy too, because
Look, it's pretty cool for it was, David. Look.
oh, I know.
Hear me out. So this is the double room. This is the lobby seating area, meeting facility. Breakfast area is free. Look,
That good. That
not too expensive, not too crappy.
oh, I know. You want it?
The vending is what I'm after.
I know it.
In the gym.
I know.
Look, we got a sweet deal. Look.
Oh, I know. And funny thing is, we can get up early, eat our breakfast, The moment we eat our breakfast, we start going around and stuff.
Yeah.
You know that. Heck,
Yeah.
it'll be worth it.
74, David. They're different. They're a difference. But days in, 67 per night. But the kicker is, you always tell me this.
Mm-hmm.
It's near the airport.
Ooh, if it's near the airport, that's gonna be a loud one.
What?
Airport, loud planes.
It's in
Ooh.
Savannah Airport. Nah, that's gotta be impossible.
Yeah, anything near an airport, it start becoming unfeasible. You
But
know.
the Iris Garden Inn is way better for when it comes to accessibility. Because we can walk. The Iris Garden Inn, the Kingston, and the Econo Lodge are within the same, the same umbrella of hotel.
And speaking of, we got 2 rail lines that we can walk down and catch. Oh, there's a train track right across.
Yep.
That's Georgia Central right there. You know, that's shaky. I can literally watch a train go by that area. And that industrial too, get a lot of trains. Boom.
So the person to the Kingston, you walk 10 minutes to the bus stop, and here is 8 minutes.
Yep.
How will reserve it? Oh, David, it will be impossible because November 20 at night. I don't know if we got Uber from that. Oh, we're gonna sleep at the train station on this.
Oh no, trust me on this. A hotel like that will be open 24/7.
Good point.
And reason why, because that even more of a tourist area, and because the much nicer the hotel, the more likely it'll be open 24/7.
Good point.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Look at that, David.
And also, I will bring it up.
Continental breakfast?
Mm-hmm. I'll also bring it up in another way. Is that it will also benefit us in a big way.
So that'll be 359, so we were not charged yet.
Mm-hmm.
74 and reserve. We will reserve actually 1 king bed.
Oh yeah, trust me, it'll be worth it. You know.
Yep. Reserve. There's a fine line between reserving and buying. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because when you reserve it, it will save the plot price.
Okay. Oh god, the price is gonna be 259.44 plus 4 nights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm not ready yet.
Oh well, by the way, do you know how much you're gonna be paid at your new job?
They told me they'll start 15 on both part-time and full-time.
Ooh, that's good. I remember you were not getting paid that much at your old job, am I right? Big improvement.
Secure booking.
Mm-hmm.
This is reserved.
With it reserved, you will be able to save the price. It won't go up or down, you know? That's the kicker, and that a big benefit, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. 7 and 10. I wanna bookmark this one real quick. For
Alright.
reason I want it. We're good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Oh, I know.
Save.
But go ahead and book it, you know?
I don't have enough money.
We will, and soon, you know?
That's ready.
Because
Plus.
I'm going to charge, like, in our Woodstock account, I'm going to start cramming money in that account. You know?
Because I am going to help out within the trip itself. I'm hopeful I can save enough.
Mm-hmm. Technically, we both will be able to, you know?
You're right.
But yeah, y'all did watch the plan everything out, and trust me, it's gonna be an epic November. That for sure. So that's something I will also say yippee to. And finally, Dana, we're going to end up with a Sunday off anyway.
So if we're wishing to do it, I would have to write a letter of leave. That November is already fixed. Is that okay with you?
Oh yeah, we got our November sub fix.
I want to turn this off. Go to bed.
But it is almost 10 o'clock. We do got to get ready to go to bed. I got work in the morning. Got her like 2 weeks of work at Hardee's before she go over to her new job. But
yeah, my manager who took charge of the afternoon shift kind of figured that this is the funniest part, but the dramatic part. I apologized straight right away after I did send them the notice that I'll be immediately leaving, but she spotted. She said, "No, do a 2 weeks notice." Because she said you might want to come back you might want to come back here at this workplace. If you don't like the other job, you gotta fall back.
She right.
Because she actually told me this: those who did the immediate resignation, they will not be able to come back.
No, because it would take longer. Plus, they would have to do all their papers again.
But in my case, I respectfully did a 2 week notice. It's there on the office desk. Because she did a communication with my GM and she said, 2 week notice. I told her my last day would be April 28th then, and she said, okay. Why? Because she told me straight that I'll be having more time to mentor my replacement. Which I do have 2 of them actually.
Oh yeah.
But I will be but I do train a 7 o'clock, 7:30 person tomorrow. And they will be taking charge when I'm on my day off.
And at a good date.
Good thing they actually respect my decision, which what I need and what makes me happy is respect decisions, you know? Rather than immediately quitting for no reason. So I took
that was something I was even telling you about. I told you that.
Advice, you know?
For people who don't know, we kept on telling Vel about it. Was I right?
He said 2 weeks notice. 2 weeks notice.
Was I right?
Yes, sir.
Told you. But yeah, Sup is gonna change this year, and
dolls would be dolls.
But yeah,
so David, will I be able to treat myself after my work with my first job ended?
Yes.
I hope your mom will accept it. Okay? Do me a favor.
And
your mom don't.
Also, don't forget, hopefully, because that week, hopefully, we can make the room look a lot better than it does now.
It's just a big cluster.
I know.
Clusterfuck.
That would give Dana, but it'll be. But that would be good. And Dana didn't know every 6 months they give you a raise, you know. So it is a big step up. It is worth it. But yeah, just been crazy. But with it coming up on our 5-year anniversary, I want to plan, and it would be better if we do Savannah. It's a lot closer to Zup Go a Ride. They'll just be a 2-hour ride, you know? Oh. But it's something I'll be on it about. It's something that I think are real crazy. But yeah, ooh, I'm not gonna lie, I am feeling tired. Been up since around 5:36 till morning. Then I'll be on it with what I was saying. Do need to get some rest. Oof. Hmm. Watching. But it's just been crazy if y'all know what I mean. Like super crazy.
So, I give you a secret formula, David.
Hmm.
Hear me? I'll give you a secret formula. Ah! Okay. You know what? When I came to my boss, she checked my 2 week notice. Okay, but I left my first draft 2 week notice, actually an immediate resignation. I folded in half, but I realized that I was in the wrong actually because it's sensible to do a 2 week notice for there will be a transition.
Hmm. Oh, I know. Sometimes you gotta realize when you're in the wrong. You had that on. It was on the right way.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Like literally.
And I remember, David, you told me
Hmm.
when my boss kind of checked and said, Val, that's wrong, that's wrong. You gotta do 2 week notice. And I actually told her
Hmm.
straight that I do have a 2 week notice as well. Do you have it with you? I said, yes.
Hmm.
So she said, I told her I officially declared earlier to one of my managers that my last day is gonna be on April 28th. That's the day after the walk for autism. To actually wrap up the autism month.
Hmm.
Which I told my manager, autism month is April. There were ups and downs. I actually wrote one sentence at one point. I said, that request off that you approve gave me the courage. Not actually, I didn't say the exact saying, but I said that request off helped me continuing my advocacy in the autism spectrum.
Hmm.
Because
And
not all management and companies can do that, okay?
hmm
And that I emphasize that.
and Val, I would say you have officially and did what I said. This is the right moment. I told because I've been telling her, wait, it's not the right moment yet, not the right moment, and you finally did.
And sometimes you need to embrace the change. It was this week was the hardest hell for me at work. Not because I hate, but it's because the transition, and I felt that this opportunity is really hard to find, and especially when somebody that hired you has no doubts about you, has no doubts about what you can do. And this workplace and this new opportunity of work that I would do is a different environment, which is, I should have said it on my YouTube channel as well, but I'm not going to details here for now. Like I said, I want someone else to do it. My workplace, or my position at my current workplace, I want someone else to learn. And now that I started training with 2 new cooks as my replacement, will replace me very soon, I see that both of them have commitment to learn. And even though they have no, even though the other has experience while he just started, he's just going back on his own feet. I see the willingness to learn in both of them, and I can see potential. I see potential in them, and I have faith in them when I'm no longer there after 2 weeks. I want to make sure my goal after 2 weeks that they are at least 50% equipped with some basics first, because I don't want them to expect. I'm not expecting them to be super better in one day. It doesn't take overnight, but it continuously goes. Which I'm so happy that she made a very, very open communication with the GM regarding my resignation letter. I'm glad she said, you know, I was just worried. Like yesterday, I have the constant worry that, oh, she might not accept it. But when I told her I have a 2 week notice as well, I said I put it in on paper, and I said it looks like written like that. I want to be old school when it comes to work stuff. I'm very old fashioned when it comes to work stuff, and even though I don't want to write it by hand, I want it typewritten because this is also for documentation purposes. If you wish to come back, they will see, oh, she resigned formally with respect. And
Hmm.
she actually told me this while I was cleaning the grill, and she said, you want to end your work with a good note. You want to end your work with respect.
Oh yeah.
You You live and leaving an impression that, oh, this employee is very respectful.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That
you
is
don't
true.
want when you're leaving your job, they will like question mark in their faces like why.
And that's it. That'll be good team for it.
But I am not jinxing it because I'm hopeful. Look, I'm pretty nervous at the same time. Until now, I'm still nervous. But I already told one of my managers who was in charge this afternoon that my new opportunity, I'll start working with them on May 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Straight in the eye.
And not a good team.
But I'm nervous still because I want to make sure it's everything is smooth sailing. But she already knew, my GM already knew by the phone, by a phone call. She already heard that I'll be resigning. I'll be ending my day on the 28th,
Mm-hmm.
2 days before Autism Month ends.
And that seemed like, do we have 31 days this month or 30?
Just 30.
Oh, alright.
Last month is 30 with 31 days.
Oh, yeah, that right. I almost
May
forgot.
has 31 days.
Good point. But, yeah.
But, for me, it's a start of a big step. But this is not, that doesn't mean I am going to play Siege. I still gotta do my homework. I gotta build up my homework hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have to do my, I have to kind of collect all the learnings that I did in the past 2 years, 2.5 years with the company. And I don't want my new coworker to expect that they can know everything, that they know it all. I'm not. I want them to learn. I want them to grasp into what they're doing. I want them to grasp their training days. I wanted to see that you are equipped for this, you are meant for this, and you are committed to learn. You don't need to have a professional level experience, but character always comes fast.
Mm-hmm. It's been crazy. But, yeah. But, it's a good thing. Am I right?
Yep.
But it is now 10:09. We do gotta go to bed. But
And my doll said hi. But they already wanted to go bed.
but I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Please like and subscribe. That fell from you. Well, doing her makeup before bed, like always.
Lipstick.
But
Thank you for putting it up though.
But I hope everybody enjoyed the live stream. Please like and subscribe.
Snuggles.
And
Lipstick.
we'll talk to you guys later. You little bud. But have a nice night, guys. Bye.